I spoke on one of my videos this week about something that I wanted to have a chat with you about: the price of kit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just insane. And the most insane thing is that I actually worked out how much the kit is that I've got, and that's like more
A lot.
insane
Yeah.
because I'm not looking at it online going, those prices are ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm looking at what I'm wearing going, this price is ridiculous. What is going on? And I guess it's the same for running, isn't it?
Oh, I found out with the running shoes recently. Yeah, it's expensive. A lot more expensive than I thought it was as well because I just haven't bought anything for a while. But
Mm.
yeah, it's exactly the same. And it almost seems to be you could buy something in a shop, but when it becomes running gear and it goes into the running section, it then costs a bit more because they know that you're a little bit obsessed
Yeah,
almost.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the problem that I've got with it as well is that even the lower brands, or not lower brands, they're not the premium brands, if you like, that were charging premium prices. So there's plenty of those around now. It used to be Rafa was the premium brand, and
Yeah. Yeah.
everybody hated them because they were a premium brand and they were charging so much for a pair of bib shorts or whatever, and everybody else was cheaper. Whereas now, actually, Rafa's middle of the range.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's ASOS, there's MAP, there's loads that are way more expensive for just their standard stuff, let alone
So you're
like
talking
anything else.
how much for, I don't know, a pair of bib shorts then?
So you can pick up a pair of Rafa ones from Rafa for probably 190. I mean, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But then the MAP ones that I've got can go up to like 280
Yeah.
for a pair of bib shorts. Now, that all that's meant though is that because those brands are charging that, the ones that were cheaper before now go,
They've all raised their
well,
prices.
we can sell ours for 90, 95,
Yeah.
130
And it looks like a bargain.
because we're
Yeah.
still looking like a bargain. Now you can't tell me that it's still costing that much to make it.
Yeah.
Like, and all the R&D's done, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You're not doing any more. You're not like making new patterns of fabric for it anymore.
No.
I like those bib shorts. I don't need you to keep on researching.
Yeah, yeah. And the brands get bigger, they make it
Yeah.
more in mass as well. It should be cheaper if
Castelli
anything.
have done that really well.
Yeah.
They do like a standard bib shorts. They've done kind of for years. Every now and then they kind of change a bit of something to it, but nothing really. And they're just a standard price. They're still really expensive.
Yeah.
But because they just kind of have standard ones, they end up in decent sales. So you can pick up a pair for 80.
Yeah.
That would normally be 180, 165, whatever. You know what I mean? So it's just a ridiculous markup, and I don't get where it comes from. It's just like, I suppose it's everything. It's supply and demand, isn't it? Enough people will buy premium stuff, so more premium brands come out, so brands then can put the prices up. But the problem is that for new cyclists and new runners to get into that sport and have that as accessible things, it's just inaccessible.
Yeah.
That was nice, wasn't it? Inaccessible. It's just inaccessible. So
I think,
you look at it and you start off and you go, that guy there on a bike, that's what he looks like. He's fast, and I'd like to look like that on the bike because nobody wants to look like, I don't know, like a dusty old fool on the bike. You want to look like the part while you're there, and to look the part, you end up having to buy the premium brands because the cheaper brands don't quite fit the same, or the fabrics are different, so they go baggy, or they're not quite. You know what I mean? So you end up being stuck in this thing where you have to buy it anyway.
Yeah, I think running, I mean, you can probably get out running if you've got a pair of shorts and a t-shirt and a pair of trainers to start with. And then if you're going to become a bit more serious, then you probably need to buy some kit. I think getting on a bike's a bit more challenging. I mean, unless you're going to get out on a bike and just have a tootle about and whatever else. But if you want to go out on a bike and do a ride for a couple of hours, you need some good kit though, mainly for weather, a bit of protection if you do come off the bike and things like that as well. Obviously, you need a good helmet. All of those things cost a lot of money, but yeah, it is really expensive. It's the same as, I don't know, football shirts, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at the cost of one of those now compared to what they used to be. They were always kids' presents, and now they're like, that's the whole kids' present because they're so expensive.
Mad prices.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just demand, isn't it? If people pay it, then people are going to charge the money. I just wish that these brands would also have like an option where it was like, this is our classic thing that we've always done, and it's just like the bog standard. It's a high standard because the problem is that when they do like, oh, this is our just classic range, they're rubbish.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why. You know what I mean? They've got all
you
the
get good second-hand stuff for cycling, because I'm guessing a lot of people decide I'm gonna take up cycling, buy all the gear. And
Vintage is really good for cycling stuff. You'll get a lot of good cycling stuff on there. Obviously, bib shorts you don't want to buy second-hand.
No.
But you can get new ones. I bought a few pairs of new ones off a couple of different websites and stuff. But somebody sent me a couple of websites this week where you can buy kind of cheaper stuff as charity ones and stuff like that.
Okay,
so
cool.
probably worth looking at. But
I
yeah,
tried
it's
buying. I
mad.
tried buying some cheaper shorts and things like that as well.
It's so
Oh,
uncomfortable.
it's
That's the
really
problem.
bad. I couldn't think about anything else while I was running.
Yeah,
It was
that's it.
almost,
It
it
ruins.
was in my head the whole way.
Yeah,
It's
I mean the
awful.
reason that I've got the kit that I've got is because it's trial and error. I've had
Yeah,
a lot
gotta
of it
be.
for years
Yeah,
as well, so I know it lasts as well. So you might be paying 280 quid for a pair of bib shorts, but you're going to get 3-4 years use
yeah.
out of
Well, then
those,
it's worth it.
and
Yeah,
good use as well. It's not just going to be
yeah.
like they're going to be rubbish
The
and
strange thing
you
is, I
clean them.
probably spend more on running gear now than I ever have, but I spend less on my other clothes than I ever have.
Okay.
I mean, when I was first
Yeah, yeah.
working,
Well,
I
I said
used to
that
wear.
Primark jeans. You know
This
what I
is
mean?
really sad. I used to wear a three-piece suit to work just because people wore suits and ties at that point, and then I started getting them tailor-made as well, and they were probably 250 quid. I don't want to spend more than 120 quid on a suit now because I
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah. So
don't know. I would
yeah,
rather spend the money
yeah. I
on
buy a
something
lot of my
else.
clothes off Vinted anyway because I'm just like I'm just going to end up getting it trashed anyway.
Yeah, yeah,
Especially if it's like, oh, I need a coat to walk the dog in.
yeah.
Forget it.